Pope John Paul II was a tireless champion of world peace and human dignity, and did what he could to try to spread it around the globe. He traveled more than any other pope before him, making 104 overseas trips. One of the most significant was his visit to the Middle East in the year 2000, helping the Catholic Church reach out to Jews and Muslims. Joining us now from Rome, Acton Institute President Father Robert Sirico. Father Sirico, good morning.
Thank you. It's the Acton Institute, by the way.
I apologize. My mistake.
That's all right.
Listen, you know, this Pope knew so much about the oppression of people growing up as he did in Poland at a time when he had to study in secret, had to really flee from the Nazis because some of his classmates, as I understand it, were killed by them. Did that give him special sympathy for the Jewish people?
It certainly did. From his earliest childhood, his childhood friends tell stories about his defense of their rights, his basically reprimanding other friends who would demonstrate any kind of anti-Semitism. One day he went to ask a friend of his to play soccer on Saturday, and he said, "Oh, I can't. I have to bring my mom to the synagogue." And he said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize." He said, "You know, you'll be blessed for doing that rather than playing soccer." Demonstrated an early consciousness of the importance of the Jewish people.
I was in the Holy Land back in December, and it's kind of sad in a way. Tourism has been so badly hurt there because of the Intifada. They had so many high hopes that this papal visit back in the year 2000 was going to really kick off a stream of tourism. It didn't happen, and there are shops filled with dusty plates full of, you know, the Pope's image and so forth. But it was a momentous event for them.
Incredibly so. I mean, the Pope visiting and praying at the Wailing Wall, and his own visit here in Rome to the synagogue, the first time a Pope set foot in a synagogue since St. Peter. Also the Pope's visit to a mosque, the first time a Pope walked into a mosque. So, I mean,
what did that say to Catholics? What did that say to Roman Catholics, though? I imagine there were a lot of them who were quite surprised and maybe wondering about that.
I don't think so. I mean, there's a difference between acquiescing or giving up your own beliefs and respecting the beliefs of others. I think some have said that this is a contradictory pontificate precisely because this Pope could write an apostolic letter that asserts the primacy of Jesus Christ. At the same time, he unfailingly shows respect and love and openness to dialogue with world religions. I don't see a contradiction at all.
In the same way that some said only Nixon could go to China, that kind of thing.
I guess so. I mean, it'd be very hard to question the Pope's Orthodox credentials, you know, his Catholicity. Certainly there is some Catholics who are more Catholic than the Pope, but I think those are on the margins.
Father Sirico, appreciate it. Thank you very much for being with us.